Thank you, Mrs. H, yet again. And welcome to the Sunday shave, to the weekend shave. And I hope you've had a good week so far. The thoughts are still with those in Texas and those that have gone there to help as well. Hope things go okay as best as they can. I'm going to have a nice relaxing shave using a soap I've not used for a while now, which is Mitchell's Wool Fat, which is made in Bradford in England. Comes in a box. This soap I've soaked, you can see that, bloomed, there you can't see maybe, in water in the thrown in stone scuttle. It fits quite nicely in there. And I'm going to try using the Razorock 400 brush, just in a bit of water now. See how that copes with creating a lather from that. And a razor I've not used for a while, the Parker 22R with a gunmetal finish. These are about £20, £25 in British money to buy. Twist to open, twist the handle, and I'm using a brand new Asco blade. I enjoyed using these, if you can see that in there. They come in them boxes. And the envelope, not even need to know, but it looks like that. Twist to close. Non-adjustable. There is an overhang to be aware of. The blade is sitting level, so we're ready to go with that. So I'm going to create the lather. Dependent how long the lather takes, I may cut that bit out, but if it doesn't take too long, I'll leave it in. So if you see a cut, you'll know why. So how are you doing? Hope you personally, hope you're having a good weekend, hope you're in good health. I have not long come out of the shower. I just wet my face. You can never have too much pre-shave. I could use a soap, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just do it old-fashioned. Right. Drain that. Let me just tip this out. In fact, I'll use a bit of that as a pre. Oh, smell that! That's old-fashioned, beautiful soap. Right, so that's the soap there. Flick the Razorock 400, which is a synthetic, obviously. We'll go straight. Oh yes, warm water. Look at this straight away. And incidentally, what I'll do with this puck of soap after the shave is I'll rinse it out, take the puck out and let it naturally dry, air dry, for at least 24 hours. Check the soap and it'll go back then in the box ready for next time. But as you can see, I really like this brush. This is working a treat. Scent of this is just old-fashioned cologne-y scent, I call it. It's beautiful. You should use this more often. Mitchell's Wool Fat. Right, that'll do. In the midweek shave, I'm going to use a soap that's been sent to me. I've used one before, not so long. Look at that, peak to perfection. Before, not so long back, and they've sent me a few other they're proper pucks. I'll be using them for the midweek shave. So let's try this now. Old-fashioned lather. Oh, smell it. I don't remember smelling this good. See, when you don't use stuff for a while, you forget, which is nice, I think, because it's like using it new again. And to think that puck's been sitting in the box for well over a year. Even the dog agrees outside. You can't argue with that, can you? Didn't take long, did it? But obviously the pre-soap, you know, the blooming, covering the soap with water for about 10 minutes helps. And then I drained it, used a bit on my face, save wasting it, and then started to lather. So you've seen on camera then, it doesn't take that long. So here we go. This is a Parker 22R gunmetal finish. One of the first Parkers I bought this. So let's start on the moustache area. Here we go. For a change. Yeah, you can feel the blade, hear the blade, good audio feedback, but it's not an aggressive razor at all, but it does a nice job. If you wanted a twist to open, you know, and you're not sure if you'd like them, maybe, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't, but this might be the way to go, because it's not an expensive razor. The only thing I will say with any twist to open, new, vintage, as you shave, just keep an eye on these, because you're holding the handle moving, it can become loose. Just keep it tight, just for safety. Asco blade, doing very well, nice match. The slickness on this soap is superb already. I can feel, I wish you could put your hand through, just like a cream there. Wow, good stuff. Another thing I've found with, if you're using a non-adjustable, it's not an aggressive razor. If you find, sometimes you'll use a razor, not that this one is in this shape, but sometimes you'll use a razor and you'll think, oh, it's slick soap this, and it's short strokes and sort of like that. Help the razor and help the shave, really. Listen to that. So you having some good shaves? I hope so. Have you got any new products on the way? That's the thing. New soap you're waiting to use, or blades, razors. That is a superb first pass. Very slick. And the slickness, you see, will only add now on each pass. Rinse hands. That's beautiful. Rinse. Like to mess with. Tidy a bit. And we'll go on to pass number 2. Right, on to pass number 2. Just gather a bit off the puck. I'm going to go slightly under the water. Just a bit, and then to the face. That's a lovely brush. One of the purchases I'm glad I bought. Didn't need it, but it's just one of those things, you know, when you see something, oh, I think I gotta have that. First introduced to me by Alistair. Right. So here we go, pass number 2 across the growth using the old Parker 22R. Non-adjustable. See that overhang? This is where you're glad you know it's there. Because you don't want to swipe your nose. Protection slickness is amazing. The scent I love. Never, I can't remember it being, I thought, it's funny, when I seen it I thought, I knew it was a good soap, but didn't remember the scent. So that's an added bonus that in this shade. Like I say, when you forget how good things are, or the scent of things, and you really like it, it's a nice bonus. It's like using something new again. Because this, as I say, is like like an aftershave-y, old-fashioned aftershave cologne-y scent that you'd only associate with shaving somehow. It's just beautiful. Something my father would have loved, this. Double chin. Superb. Go on, touch that. Right. Get rid of the stripes. And then on to pass number 3, against the growth. And welcome to the third pass. We'll go back, as I say, to the puck, just pick a bit more. Not that I need to really. Plenty in the brush, under the tap. Back to the face. Beautiful. And as you know, it's Sunday, so what's for Sunday dinner? Pork chops this week, with rind on, with the fat on if you like, with the skin. That's part of a pork chop for me. Something we don't see that often these days, but you would in a proper butcher's shop, is a pork chop with the kidney attached. I used to love that. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I was brought up on it from a young age and I loved it. Don't see it that often these days, but if I go to a shop I make sure I buy with the kidney, but these haven't. So I'll be roasting them and using a I put sort of olive oil, salt, black pepper and a pork stock cube. A friend of mine does a lot with his meat, and I tried it once and it's beautiful. Just adds a bit of a flavour to the pork as it cooks. So I'll be doing that with it, like a rub. And roast potatoes, mushy peas, carrots and lashings of gravy. And in the Sunday fridge I've got lager. What else have I got? Oh, the dark fruits cider, which I enjoy. Scrumpy Jack, which I also enjoy. So I'm not sure what I'll have, but it'll be one of the one up t'other, as they say in Yorkshire. So as we're using a Yorkshire soap, great. So I'm looking forward to cooking that and enjoying it. And I think there may even be, not that I've got a sweet tooth, but there may be some apple crumble after. And if I have apple crumble, I've got to have custard or cream I prefer custard. And if you don't know what custard is, go to Google and type in what is custard. C-U-S-T-A-R-D. Because I can't explain it. But it's a very British thing, very custard. A bit more there, I think. I could do a pass now with no, just water on there. The slickness, unbelievable. But we're going to be going back to the passes. And just remember, Paul, what's that? Just do here, don't lather up here like an idiot. Okay, I'll remember. Alright then. The pickups. If you're still there after all that rubbish, thanks very much, I do appreciate it. Right. Oh, smell that one. Right. As I say, a non-aggressive razor. As you can see with the gap, there's not much, but you can feel the, I can feel the blade, but not in an aggressive way. It's a nice, good audio feedback from it. Non-adjustable, light touch, and this Asco blade is new, and I got them in the meetup in Leeds. I bought a few from a little pot they had there with different ones. And it turned out I'm really glad I got them because they've worked well for me. Bit under there. I'll use water there. Tighten this. There we go. And listen to this, hopefully. Very lightly. A bit there too. That's beautiful. And we'll rinse off. Oh, to tell you something, these flowers, there's some roses in there, and just bear with me. I forget which ones. I can't remember the name. Hang on a minute. Which? Oh, it's them. I put the name here. The scent on them is strong, beautiful scent. It's like a. I'm sure it's like a citrusy, orangey. I may be wrong, but God, beautiful scent. Mrs. H will know the name of them. Beautiful. So as I say, I will have put it there because I will have asked her what are they during the edit. Right, rinsed off, and we're going to use Thayer's lavender today. Oh, we've oiled the lid. Lovely. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Good feeling lavender, right. Oh, you can see there's one in the background, Floyd. I'm going to use the aftershave, the genuine. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. Oh yeah. Bit of menthol in there. That's lovely, that. So it's slightly cooling, just with an aftershave. Well, you can have an aftershave if you want, but with an aftershave scent. A menthol cooling, slight cooling with an aftershave scent. And then to put the moisture back in, L'Oreal Men Expert Hydrosensitive Soothing Birch Sap post shave balm. So we don't need to tend to put too much sometimes. I think that's enough here. There we go. That's a good combo. Again. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, you can't beat this, can you? Sunday. Oh, it's like it's nice Sunday, especially as you get older. I think, or we think, you do things that you enjoy and look forward to all week. Mixing with you people, doing something I love, like shaves, filming them. That's the only difference between me and you, maybe. I know a lot of you got channels and shaving videos that watch, but a lot haven't, and that's the only difference between us, is you don't film your shaves, I film mine, that's all. But it's nice to come together twice a week. Sunday's one of them, relaxing day, nice meal. I love cooking, I love enjoying the food, a couple of drinks with it, and so shaving, eating, and talking rubbish. You can't beat it, can you? That's what life's about. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much. Before we go though, I'll just run over in case somebody's joined us late. We're using the Parker 22R, which has a gunmetal finish. It's a nice grey type finish. One of the first Parkers I bought this, and I paid about £20 I think at the time. Twist to open, non-adjustable, and I'm using a new Asco blade in there, which performed lovely in there. Good audio feedback, not an aggressive razor, but you can feel the blade and hear it. Very nice. We've used Mitchell's wool fat, made in Bradford in Yorkshire. Beautiful stuff, better than I can remember it. Easy to lather. You bloom the soap, drain it off, use it on your face if you want, save wasting it. The scent is amazing, an old-fashioned cologne aftershave scent. That's it, beautiful, as an old-fashioned soap should be. The slickness and the way it lathered up was easy, as you could see left in the camera, because I couldn't remember how it lathered, but I knew it needed blooming. Lathered up using the Tuxedo or the synthetic knot with the Razorock 400, beautiful brush, and it worked superbly. Lathered up quickly, good slickness and protection during the shave. I could even feel it after the first application, as I said in the video. So that's nice, that's a bonus, that with the scent. Lovely, use that more often actually, if I remember. Then we did the shave, rinsed off with water, used the Thayer's lavender. Then we use this, good stuff, genuine Floyd aftershave, the genuine, and that's have a slight menthol in it, but an aftershave scent, nice and cooling, but not over the top. And then L'Oreal Men Expert Hydrosensitive Post Shave Balm with soothing birch sap, 0% alcohol or colourant. Good stuff, I like that. And that is it, that's the shave complete, the Sunday shave. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, a brilliant start to next week, some even better shaves, and good health, good spirits, and I'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave, so you take care of yourself.